we're playing Songs of Horror today. I don't really know a lot about this game, except that it comes in chapters and it's probably pretty scary. Probably also has something to do with music. So, that's what we're playing today. Oh yeah, I thought there was no music at all in that screen, but there's just no music when I'm tapped out of the game. So, you should hear stuff now. Stuff should be audible. And, did I? I did do the settings. Let's just go game. Go game! I think we're probably gonna do like one chapter a stream, depending on how long they are. From a little Ariadne. Okay. Why do I know that name? Who was Ariadne? That was from some movie. I don't remember which movie. They didn't call her Ariadne, I don't think. Morning, Whiskey. How's it going? Happy to have you here. Oh. That is an interesting box. Who's that guy? Who was that? Using headphones and a controller. Okay. I have a controller. Does it work though? Or do I have to restart the game? I couldn't tell you yet. But also the difficulty levels, they are really interesting because I think I'm playing it on it's not Edgar Allan Poe. I don't remember which author it was, but the difficulty levels are all named after horror authors. And the hardest one is H.P. Lovecraft. So I'm thinking once I finish this on this difficulty level, I will probably replay it on H.P. Lovecraft difficulty. Should I be able to move here? I should be able to move here. Okay, controller not working. Fixing that for next stream. What do we have here? Udis, my old flashlight. It saved me more than once. Okay. Those bring back some good old memories. Can I can't change the camera angle. That happens on its own. This is a very Silent Hill-esque game. That's also what Silent Hill does. My 80s vinyl connection. Sophie. It's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Oh well. Doesn't look like those two people are from the same time. Does that make sense? She looks very 1960-ish and he looks very modern-y. Not sure how those two would know each other. What was that? Packed with random stuff. My apartment is definitely too small. Oh boy, do I know that feel. What is this? Sebastian P. Husher, the historical fiction author. He sold 4 million copies of his last novel. What a guy. Alright, so when's the horror coming in? I do hear song, but I can't see horror. Man, the toilet drain stinks, as usual. And maybe clean that. Have you considered cleaning that? Okay. Oh, more vinyl. I plan to spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. Yeah. Very good. Ah. We have electricity. I can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. What? I should sell that old thing once and for all. So is this the 90s or is it the early 2000s? Or the like... What? Didn't the X-Files get renewed not too long ago? I think the X-Files were rebooted, weren't they? Not the greatest pizzas ever had, but they hit the spot. Nom 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 nom. Delicious pizza. Oh wait, what was that? Some leftover coffee. Not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Why not? Squeaky clean. Just like it should be. What's in the trash? Can I go in there? Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. Well, apparently not. What about the plant? Can I water the plant? I did actually water my plants earlier, because I didn't do that for a long time. Damn. I closed the curtains again. It will end up killing this poor plant. Yeah, plants like the sun. I'm not really hungry. Plus I don't get any groceries this week. Oh no. Imagine not getting groceries. But what am I supposed to do here? What are we doing here? We have some sort of objective. Can I just leave? It's Friday and I just got home. I don't feel like going anywhere. Okay. What are we doing then? Can't even take a piss. Oh hey,
crikey,
telephone.
Seriously?
Oi, crikey! Seriously, cunt? Oi, oi! No, that wasn't Aussie. I don't think.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine.
Okay.
Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks.
Oh no.
I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see
Why
what
not?
I can do.
Who's gonna stop me?
I'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Also, is the sound okay? Or should I turn it up a bit?
Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place.
Yeah, me too. Hashtag me too.
Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Yeah, sure. Let's hope somebody is in that house that is sorta kinda semi-spooky. The Husher mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, their 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers, Alex and Marcia. Examining the objects around you will end the loading screen. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, they have the license plate blurred or removed. Why is there no license plate? Or is there no license plates on the back of cars in Straya? Oh no. Prelude. A Friday like any other. Ah, okay. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Apparently there's 2 of them. Name's Saul and whatever. Why take the side door when I can take the main one? Fair. Very fair. Alrighty then. Ah, a rocking chair. A newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Okay, why is this door open? What's going on here?
Hello?
Hello!
Is that music?
Is that the Song of Horror?
I'd better take a look.
Is that the Song of Horror that this game is about? Why use a flashlight? Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press F. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use the mouse. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Okay, cool.
Is that someone playing a music box?
Ah, travel guides. Clock markers 12. What do we have here? The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Fair. What do we have here? That's a lot of clothes. Is anyone home? Everyone? Hush is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. Those paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. I think if I remember correctly, I think I saw the Legend That Is Spotless Cold play this. And I think this is a game where when you die, your character is getting replaced with another character. There's like several characters you can play this as. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? And it's only over, like the game is over when you run out of characters. And there's no more characters you can switch to. You know, you kind of finished the game. That's a piano? What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. Maybe. I can't play the piano. Look at all those bottles. And to think they almost ruined my life. Recovering alcoholic. A chessboard. Really suits the highbrow feel of this house. Ah. Come on. Let me... Can I see this? Let me... look at this. Look at it! Ah. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's call. What is this supposed to mean? The more people, the less people answer the phone? All of those books were written by Husher. They must be first editions. Okay. A deer set is almost as big as I am. It is a pretty big deer. Yes. Okay. What do we have here? Is that the King in Yellow? History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they bore me to death. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? Ah. It's probably been a while. Maybe it's been 10,000 years. Right. Is it over here? Or is it where I leave? No, this is... Okay, this is the kitchen. Decorative fruits. The expensive porcelain kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. Yeah, I mean, it looks very poor, that house. Table is set but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. I mean, one has a lot of books. I can relate. Family portraits. I guess they look old. Man that mirrors dirty. Okay. A very dirty mirror.
Something on that doorknob.
Ah. What is this? Documents and items. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use the mouse. You can access your inventory and collect documents at any time by pressing I or J. Okay. First letter from Isaac Färber. Letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post-stamped August 1998. Okay. What do we have here? Fuck, I'm sorry. God damn it, hold on. It's a good time to be kinda sickly. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed within this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say, ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the source, or the name of the composer, have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Ah, interesting. Very interesting, Isaac.
Interesting.
That's what I said. We have so much in common, me and that guy.
What the? How can there be a door there?
Huh? Hold on, what else is here? There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. Ah. There's a classical music album on the record player. There's also spooky music playing. The spooky music is coming in. And I don't think I like it. The radio has to be older than me. And are those rifles real? I certainly hope so. Wow, this guy likes hunting. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Ah. What's going on here then? How would one open this? Ah, like this. Oh boy. Okay. So this is probably where the spooky begins.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days.
Ah.
And I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box.
Okay.
Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully not. 3 days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he
A
does,
mobile
he doesn't tend to keep it
phone?
on him.
Oh, man.
I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Alrighty then. So this is a game about finding ourselves. The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher. Okay. Oh, this is the different characters, I guess. Let's see, who do we have here? Sophie Van Dennant. Light source Kendall. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. So this is like that other Lovecraft game that I started playing on YouTube, but nobody watched it. This is like Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace, that also has like a variety of characters. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Okay. Who's this? Elena Ramos. She has a flashlight. Elena is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sisters in search of the better life for them both. Now, working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Elena is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. Hello. Hey Sam, okay, how's it going? Very happy to see you here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, friend. It doesn't work very well. Picks up a lot of weird interferences. Okay. Oh, who's that guy? Alexander Laskin? Alexander and his wife, Marsha, are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Husher's mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. This takes place in Europe. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me. Oh, we can even play Etienne himself. Confident self-made man, sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them likes to admit. Okay, so there's a lot of characters that we have to play. So I guess I can probably, you know, majorly mess up a few times. No, you're sick, Sam McKay. I'm sorry, but it is a good time to be sick, unfortunately. lot of sick folk out there at the moment, but I'm sorry. I hope you're doing better soon. And I will hydrate. Yes, I need to find a sound alert for this. I need to put in a sound alert for hydration. How to hydrate. Delicious water. But yeah, let's get into things with Sophie Van Dennant. '19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. Okay. You also don't forget to grab a City Hall pass. How would anybody know you've been here without a City Hall pass? Okay. Alrighty then. What do we have here? Is this still the same newspaper? A newspaper that's been through the storm. I can hardly read a word. I mean, it's been like 3 days. Been more than 3 days, probably. Chapter 1. The Husher Mansion.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
Hello? Anyone here? A burglar alarm? How modern. A moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house. Books in the foyer? You won't find me complaining. This clock is turn of the century. Just lovely. No, the time isn't set properly. Oh, it's not set at all now, is it? Time certainly has passed. It's no longer midnight on this clock. Although it was midnight the last time we were here. Coats hung up. Somebody must be home then. Or they just left without their coat. Old photos of family trips and such. Okay. The Death Marches by Carla Shlomo. It was inspired by the prison transfer which took place in World War I. World War II. I wouldn't put it up in my house. I was confused by I being after the word the Roman numeral 2. That was kinda confusing.
I am the Tango Takodachi.
Hi sponsor man. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What do I think of Twitch Gump? I don't know him, I don't think. Pile of suitcases. Seems a bit much even for a long journey. But I don't think they're moving either. Okay. Should I have gone upstairs? Should I have gone upstairs with the other guy? Oh. Okay. Old family photos in black and white. I can't see anything, it's covered in filth. I wonder if we can clean that at some point. Can I go here? It's a thing Twitch tries to sell us. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. I don't know what it is. A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered with dust. That's probably not a service. It's a how do you say that? Yes. You know what it is.
There's something on the counter.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What's the tearing noise? Still some coffee left in the pot. Okay. Water came from under the sink and there's a wire right there. Yeah, that's not good. Somebody should fix that. But at least it's not a tearing noise. As if something is tearing into another thing. A metal ring. A metal ring for the Metal King. Oh, interesting. It has like a little indentation in there. Okay. How would I use it? I don't understand how I could use that item here. Yeah, you and me both, sister. What is this? They appear to be old cookbooks. As far as I can tell, they are written in Russian. Okay. Fresh fruit, though the apples are beginning to rot. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes.
Drawing by Saul. A drawing done by Husher's youngest child. Oh, that is very comforting. That is a very comforting drawing. Looking for shiny yogurtina. Yes, shiny Garatina looks very yogurty. Oh yeah, that's his name. It's Saul. Saul is his name. The 7-year-old boy that is. His name is Saul. He drew this. Isn't this a lovely drawing? Wouldn't you also hang this on your fridge if your child drew this? Okay. Is there anything else on the drawer? Because she said there's something on the thing. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. Or is there? No, there's not. Where does this go? Is this where we came from? I need a key to open it. That is... okay. What about here? Is this where we came from? Oh no, it definitely isn't. What's going on here? Preserves, cereal, a wide range of non-perishable foods. Okay. Preserves and dog food. No fresh food, though. An oil can. A rusty can of motor oil. Probably still some in there. Can I take that? How do I take that? I don't understand how I would use that. Okay, but I have that now, right? Do I have an inventory? I do have an inventory. Yes. Scented candles. A ring. And an oil can. Yeah, I guess I can't really combine any of these with each other. Oh. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. To press your ear against the door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold right mouse button. While you're listening, pay attention to the sound that come from the other side. It's my best clip in quotes? What do you mean? Which one is my best clip? And why would it be in quotes?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Made some weird jokes. Yeah, I mean, you know, let the kids play. It seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press The map will be constantly updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out once in a while. Okay.
I didn't hear anything in there.
Nothing there at all. Okay, there's the locked door, and this is where I can go. But there's nothing over there. Nothing to worry about. Just noises. Have I been there? I have been there. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey, what is this? Ah. Matches. Just an ordinary matchbox. Nothing to see here. All very normal. There are plenty of matches left. Okay. Ah. Okay, so what was the other rooms I haven't been to? Oh wait, was this here before? Ah, dusty note. A note from the mansion entrance written by Catherine Husher's wife, on September 4th, 1998. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Ah. Playing with what? The key? Kids are not supposed to play with the key? Why would they do that? Why would they play with the key in the first place? Years in the Wind by Liam Edmond. It's lovely melancholy and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. Why you... This is not the way you're supposed to go. What is happening here? Packed suitcases, they're everywhere. But were they arriving or departing? Why not both? Why can we not do both at the same time? Where does this go? It's locked. Okay. What do we have here? That's a pretty heavy door. Does it go to the garage? I knew it. There's a bike here. An old bicycle. It had broken down, but it's still pretty. Ah, okay. I love motorcycles, but I've never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. Fair. They are pretty dangerous. Boiler functioning, upper panel. Shut down, press the left button. Start, press the central button. Emptying, press the right button. In case of malfunction preventing correct boiler function, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Cool. Here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity, like the rest of the house. Ah. Okay. Old metal box. A rusty old metal box closed shut. There's fuses in there, I think. Huh? I can't open it. I better find a screwdriver. Okay. Is there a screwdriver on this? It is already a pile of tools, but no flat-headed screwdriver. God damn it! They're okay. Oh! What is... What just happened there? I don't like the sounds of what just happened there. It wasn't very dog-friendly sounds that just happened there. I hope the dog is okay. Ah. Okay, where does this lead to? I don't hear anything. I think there's nothing there. It's locked. Okay. I can't listen on this door. Huh. Okay then. Well, I guess we're going upstairs and see if we can find the key in
I should take a look on this floor first.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I've looked at everything on this floor, have I not? Garage, front porch, dining room, kitchen, another locked door. So, what else is there to see? Pretty sure I've been everywhere, have I not? Oh no, with her I haven't been in here. What was that noise? It sounded like a heartbeat, that noise. Ah, okay. What do we have here? It's been years since I've seen one of these telephones. Since we sold my parents' old house. Is one of them disky ones? Good music with good wine in other circumstances. An upright piano. I played one like this as a girl. The carving on the chess pieces is exquisite. Very exquisite chess. What do we have over here? Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. I understand. Oh. What's this then? History magazines. I actually subscribe to some of these. Plant. A wilted plant. Sometimes happens to me when I have a lot going on at the gallery. Yes, that happens. That's what plants do. Plants do be like that sometimes. Could you not? Thank you. Ah. There's soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow. Yeah, I wonder how. I wonder how. You have a candle? Can we use the candle? We cannot use the candle? Okay. Oh, I can use the candle. I just can't combine anything with the candle. What did I... Wait, what? There's no need to put another candle here. Can I pick this back up? I don't think this needs to be here. Anyway. I've never understood why people have murdered defenseless animals in this spot. Because it looks cool. Novels written by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. Okay, so I can't turn this on with the candles that I have. Can I use the... First I need something to get it lit. You have matchboxes? What about the matchboxes? Okay. Sure. I think I need something to light it on... that I can light, probably. Oh, this is... okay. I must admit I could spend weeks on end in this library. Was that here before? There was something different here before. Was it not? Historical novels, like those authors by Husher. It's cheap entertainment, but devilishly addictive. Lovely camera. Wait, it's only a replica. Sad. A world globe from the 18th century. Husher must deal with some very choice collectors. Okay. Ah. Macabre tales, noir novels, and... oh, Psycho, Baroque Block, entertaining. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals in a variety of languages. It looks like Husher does his research before writing. Yes, doing research back then was very more expensive. A lot more expensive than today. And Olivetti from the 1940s. Husher is old-fashioned when it comes to his work, though I admit it is quite lovely. Japanese swords. Both look authentic. I could even imagine them as museum pieces. See the key in the drawer, but it's jammed. I gotta lubricate it somehow. Good thing I have this. Let us lube this up. The oil worked like a charm. I have a mystery key now. It looks like an old key. It was in the jammed drawer in the library. I need this, please and thank you. Nothing else here? Nothing else to see here? Okay. So where does that key go to? We have 2 rooms that are locked. One of them, I presume, the key belongs to. But which one? Maybe both. Maybe it's a skeleton key. Who knows? Oh. Okay.
The phone. Should I answer?
Yes, of course we're answering the phone. Hello? Yes, this is Dog.
Sorry, who is this? I can't understand you.
We can't leave my room.
What the?
Ah.
Sounded like a child. Is he in the house?
Okay. I mean, probably. Likely. Where was that locked room then? You think that goes to the kitchen or to the other place? I think it probably belongs to the door in the kitchen. Because that is where we heard the spooky sounds that one time. So in a spooky game, you probably have to go where the spooky sounds are first. Was that here? No, it was the wrong way. I was supposed to take the other door. Okay, let's go back. We're taking the other door. This door. Right here. Kitchen. And, was it that one? Need a key to open it. Well, I mean, I have a key. The key fits in the lock. Nice. Alrighty then. I'm in here now. Hello. I used to climb into empty wardrobes like this, playing hide and seek as a girl. Is this foreshadowing? A bunch of items piled up any which way. It's impossible to get through. Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like there used to be 3, maybe even 4 birds in there. That is kind of sad. That is a very sad sight. Speaking of dead things, there's a wild annihilate in chat. Exclamation mark pokecatch if you want to catch that pokey. Alrighty then. I got firewood. Which means I can set fire to the fireplace. Amazing. I like setting things on fire. That sounds very wrong when I say it like that. But still. Burning things is fun. It still sounds wrong when I say it like that. Okay, it was the wrong room. This is not where we're supposed to be. Sorry, guys. Right. Let's see here. This is where we're going. And now we're going here. And we get eaten by evil. Or maybe not. That thing, okay, it was just a weird reflection. I thought that lit up because we can interact with it. But it seems like we can't. Alrighty then. So now I guess I can put in these. There we go. And, how do we light it on fire? With these matches. I reckon I'd use up all the matches before managing to light a fire. What do you mean? I'd use up all the matches before managing to light a fire, but how else would I light the fire? I am very confused. Do I need some enhancer thing, like stuff, you know, the stuff that makes it easier to set stuff on fire? Do I need that? Can I go up now? Can I go upstairs now? Do you think that's a thing? So we got the phone call from the kid, and I guess the kid's room is upstairs. Can we maybe go there? It says no. Okay, so there's something else that should be happening on this floor. I still have the key, so maybe I can use the key again on the other door. Let's go and see if we can use the key on the other door, shall we? I have no idea what it's supposed to go to. Let's see here. Door is locked. Key use. Does that work? Yes, the key fits in the lock. Oh, we're going in the basement. Lovely. Nothing bad ever happens in the basement. Have you ever heard of something weird happening in the basement in a horror game? Basement's like the least horrifying things in horror games. What's going on here? Safe riddle. A handwritten note detailing Husher's riddle for his daughter Julia. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I've prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to become a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. That is a dig move. That is very much a dig move. Daughter, I'm leaving the house. I hid your favorite toy in a safe, and here's a riddle that you have to save to get it back. Seriously though, let me read this again. I feel like I didn't do it justice. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to become a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, Saul's age, the decade and year in canvas hanging... The decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. Okay. So Saul's age is 7. The number of the street address, I don't know. And the decade, the year the painting upstairs was painted, that is probably easy to find out. So we can open this safe actually rather easy. There are some good wines here. Some very good wines. And some very good and expensive wines. Very winey. Painting of Kaufman from 1945. I doubt it's an original. Are you saying they can't afford an original artwork? Old junk, the washer looks like it was here before they built the house. Very old, that is. Some more old junk piled up. Okay. Oh, that is probably the thing that I already interacted with. East Asian vases. They're fine pieces. Just a shame they're kept here. I know, right? It's the worst. Oh, another door. There's also something over here. Ah! Something gonna miss. The fuses are mishap. Okay. Yeah, I have fuses. I just... Oh, God! What happened here? Guys, there's somebody in the closet. There's somebody... Someone or something is hiding in that closet. You guys saw that, right? I didn't imagine that. There was something in that closet, right? Right? You saw it. Ah. I guess they don't appear to use this wardrobe anymore. It's empty. 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 Ah. So, I guess I have to open. I have to open the safe. Let's see. How would I? Ah, I do like this. But how do I? How do I get to the next number? How does this work? Okay, it's not that button. Also not that button. It's not that button. It's not the arrow keys. It's not space. How do I get to the next thing? How do I get to the next number, I wonder? Maybe this game really is best experienced with a controller. Number of street address, Saul's age, decade, the year, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why am I on the second number now, but it's still not, still turning the first one? How do I get to the next number? What is this sorcery? Oh, what the fuck? Hello, radio. Oh, this is how I do it. Well, that is weird. That is very weird. Okay, so how do I find out the street address? Can I still leave the house? Can I just go outside and look at the street number? Is that a thing? Does it even let me out of the basement? God, I hope I can still leave the basement. Alright, cool. So that's not too much of a problem. Let's see. Is this the picture? No. It did say, though, the decade of the picture that is hung upstairs, right? I mean, there's a bunch of paintings here, I guess. Didn't really specify which one of the paintings. Okay. Or did he? Can I look at the stuff? Yes, that's the riddle. What do we have here? Street address, year, canvas hanging upstairs, right next to the staircase. Okay. Which one's the one right next to the staircase? I guess it's the one that is right next to the staircase. Yes? Painting. This one? Took place in World War II. Is it that? Or is there another one? Oh god. The clock is turn of the century. Ah, but time does pass now. Okay, so this is from the 1940s. What's the street address, though? Let's see. Can I find the address? Oh, okay, I can still go outside. What's the address? Where do you usually see your address? I guess out here, no? Daniel's car is here, so it's either inside the house or that bloody junker finally broke down. But what's the address? A tricycle. 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 Totally jammed. Probably hasn't been opened for years. But what's the address? What's the street address? Is it stated somewhere? Is it stated here somewhere? Nothing really here. Well, okay then. Let's see. Books? No. What does it mean by the decade the picture was made? Or is it this one? Is this the picture hung up next to the staircase? I can't interact with that one. Huh? What was that? Was she just scared of something? Ah. I don't know what decade it was supposed to be painted in. This is old photos. This is the only picture that's next to the staircase. But it doesn't give me a decade. It just says World War II, which is a decade that exists. I don't know, man. Hey, Milo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How art thou thingeth? How's it going, friend? Okay. But it's at the century, right? Which one's a century again? Because it was technically the 20th century. So I only have to, because I know that the boy is 7. So this would be the 20th century, because it was 19 something. So I just have to guess the first one. It's just the street address, I guess. Are they number 6? What is their street address? Do I have that? Do I have that on something? Not the dusty notes. This is the drawing. The boy was 7, yes? Yes. But what's the street address? How would I find out their street address? I don't think I found any sort of letter. I also didn't find any sort of screwdriver, which I would need. Okay, the hand's not there. The hand apparently was a one-time thing. What is the street address? This is just junk. It's also just trash. I don't know, man. I really do not know. I mean, I guess I could just try. I guess I could try. But, you know, it's a lot of trial and error. But yeah, how's it going, Milo? Welcome, welcome. Also, hello there, Gamer Ben Ben. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. I'm sorry I keep missing YouTube chat. I'm really sorry. But there's just not so much going on over there. Would be cool if there was more going on YouTube chat. But, you know. Unfortunately, it's not. There's somebody crying. Can I go upstairs now? I can't go upstairs now. Still not. Okay. Is there some sort of letter or something, maybe? Tells me the street address. Ah. It's going sleepy. Just woke up from a nap. And it's cold. Hmm. Ain't that just the way? Naps are cool though. Naps are pretty cool. I'm also gonna take a lot of them next month, but this month is spooky month, so I have a lot of content to produce. Yeah. Times is hard right now. There's no address here. Is there maybe an address here? Can I look at this? Does it say this belongs to this guy living on this street? Only that guy is the real guy. 1940s. There's a folder in the drawer. I wonder what it is. Haiku folder. A piece of collectible, a reddish folder containing a bunch of paper. Okay. Cannot open this. Well, I guess I have that now. I have a folder full of haikus. But still, no idea what the address of this house is. The house that I went to. Willingly. I've never been here before. I must have known the address. But I literally do not know anymore. Where else would I find it? Where else could I find the address of the house? Probably not in the dining room. But who knows? Let's see. Dishes and books in the same cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. The address. Why is the window open? Can I close this? I can't close the window. I'd rather it not be open. But I guess that's not for me to decide. Right, what do we have here? What do we have back here? Door is locked shut. Okay. Okay then. Ever looked at this? I would fit under the table quite easily. Where I need of hiding. I think that's foreshadowing. I think that might be foreshadowing. I will probably have to hide under the table or in a closet at some point. Old cookbooks, but what's the goddamn address? How would I find that out? What is their street address? The cameraman, welcome in. Oh. Okay. Interesting. These haikus, man, totally useless. They don't even tell you the street address. I know, right? Imagine haikus not telling you the street address. I don't even have those on me anymore. Haiku 3 of 3. Imagine. Can't even open them. Neither read them. But yeah, no idea. I'm already stuck at this. This is why I don't play games for adults. Used to climb wardrobes, that's good. What's this then? A bunch of items piled up any which way. It's impossible to get through. Okay. If I was a postman, yeah, I was already outside. But I couldn't go as far outside as I would have liked to. But I would assume it is somewhere outside, but I couldn't find it there. So I thought it might be somewhere inside. Maybe there's a letter or something that gives me the street address. But it would make more sense for it to be outside. I guess I can take a look again. But I didn't find it outside the first time. Let's see. I also didn't see a mailbox. So I thought it would be like on this, but it's not really. Or at least I can't read it if it's on there. It also wouldn't really make sense for it to be like on the house when they have like this big ass garden. It's probably supposed to be somewhere out there, but I can't go out there. It just tells me that the guy's car is over there. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know where I would look for it. It also tells me this won't budge. Am I sole trader? I don't understand the question. But yeah, I don't know where I would find that. Doesn't really tell me anywhere here. Or at least not that I would see. Does it say it here somewhere? What does this say? Or? No, it says nothing. It's also not really on the door. They do have an Assassin's Creed symbol on the door though, and that's really cool. But yeah, I'm not sure where I would find the address. And the address is not a tricycle. I also can't look around when I'm in this view. It's also not on this, probably. Very much not. This doesn't open. And point the light in different directions. What does that help? How would that help me?
Huh.
Can't really do it here. Ah. Can I do it up here? Still can't see anything. There's something to interact with just now. Not really, no. It's just a newspaper. It's also not on here. Ah. Is that a cat? Did I just hear a cat? Yeah, I got nothing. Say it on here, maybe? Also wouldn't make a lot of sense. Somebody touch my spaghetti! Welcome in, say, how's it going? How art thou thingeth? Find some objects. It may not be seen. Okay. Unless I shine my light towards it. Let's see then. Could you turn around, please? Controls on the keyboard on this are really something else. Okay. Let's see then. We have something here. There's nothing here. And nothing over there. If I do this, I can't really move the light anymore. I have to shine it directly on it. Where would I do that? Well, not here. Maybe I should have played this on an easier difficulty. Maybe I shouldn't have made this so difficult on me. Doing good, just got home from school, and you had a great day. Hey, that's good. Enjoy your lunch. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Now it's not very obvious. You also don't know what I'm supposed to do inside. Oh no, man. Game's hard. Hi, Garbles. How's it going? How art thou singeth? I guess it doesn't also... No, it doesn't give me any hints on the newspaper. Also, the controls are kind of fucky if you play it with mouse and keyboard. Let's see, I guess it wouldn't tell me inside. Wouldn't tell me inside where where I am, would it? That would be weird. Okay, so what could you go this way, please? Thank you. You also don't know what... I never really understood what they meant with shining light on things. I mean, I've only been playing it for like what, an hour probably. So yeah. Can't see more without spoiling, and you hate spoilers. Okay, I understand. Wait, is it maybe the mirror? Do you have to do something with the mirror? Because that is kind of sus. I am very sure that there's something going on with the mirror in the living room. Let's see. Was it in the living room? I think it was. Was it not? Or was that somewhere completely different? Ah. I think I remember a mirror being somewhere around here. I also don't understand why sometimes it works when I'm just clicking, and sometimes you have to press E. Also nothing here. Maybe here? No. Ah, yes. Hello, mirror. Do you hold any secrets? Mirror does not hold secrets. Is just covered in filth. This is a very exploration-heavy game. It's like Hollow Knight, but with less action. You only played it with controller. Yeah, I didn't like my controller. Sometimes Steam games do that. I know how to fix it, but I didn't want to restart the game, so next time I'll be playing it with the controller for sure. But yeah, unfortunately Steam games are sometimes a bit fucky like that. Right. Hmm. Oh, I haven't been in here yet. Hello. There are greasy fingerprints all over the glass. Ew. Disgusting. Who did this? Identify yourself, criminal scum. I can't. Okay. Can't pee. 0 out of 10. Very pee unfriendly game. Ah. Yeah, would you turn around please? Thank you. I also can't step into the shower. Well, guess I've been here now. Hooray! Hooray for exploring the entire house. I need to restart the game. Oh yeah, for the controller. Yes. Yes. That is a thing. Like not the entire game. I would have to restart at the last checkpoint probably. But I have to turn off the game, put the setting in that fixes it, and then start the game again. Is there anything on the fridge? Souvenirs, lists, and errands. Status expired. Okay. They probably won't have a screwdriver in the kitchen, do they? Hmm. Why do I only have a shitty candle, actually? Would be way cooler if I had a better light source than a candle. What can you do? Huh. I guess there's nothing here. What if here? I guess this also doesn't really tell me where I am. It's a bunch of burp. Is it like an oven? It looks kinda sus. Dead little birds. Were they left to die of thirst? What a monstrosity. Yeah, it is pretty bad. I don't like dead birds. Can't go through the trash. Very sad. Ah. Also, could you maybe not? Thank you. Controls of this game, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck here. Is this the painting for the floor? Is this the painting next to the staircase? I don't know what century it was made in. These puzzles are not obvious enough for me. World War II. Yes. What happened here? Mithrandir. Why would you do that? Why would you drop your pipes? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't know, man. I am absolutely out of ideas what I could try here. Let's maybe say something here. About the address. No. This is a tricycle. Contact with this? No, I can only check for my ex-husband's car. Should be somewhere on here, but it's not on here. If I had to guess. I need to click something. Nothing here. Nobody on there. This is in my way, so I can't go check whatever that is. I can only look around so far. I don't know. Kinda pretty fucking lost here. It's a pipe ghost. Oh no. Has anybody else any ideas what we could try and do here? This is jammed. We need to find the code for the safe in the basement. I can't just leave. Leaving is not an option. Leave the safe for later, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. This is the only thing that I, you know, found so far. What if I just turn off the light? Does that make a difference? What if I turn off my light? Wait, what? Oh, it was just a reflection. What if I explore this without light? Does that make a difference? Probably not. I also still need to find a screwdriver. I have yet to find a screwdriver. Up the first door to the left. Probably. I mean, I've been to all these places. I can't go upstairs. So I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere that I can go at this point. And I know there was a workbench somewhere, but I don't remember where. It was probably in the garage. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a screwdriver in the garage, shall we? It was not the right way to go. Nope, not at all. I think I need to go here. Let's see. Yes. Garage. Maybe we can restore electricity, at least. Maybe we can get one thing done. Wouldn't that be cool? That's not it. Which one was the garage then? Was it that one? Heavy garage door? Yes. Alrighty then. What do we have here? Is this like one of the things where I need to shine my flashlight the right way and then I find a screwdriver? No flathead screwdriver. What is this? No electricity. Maybe in this? Instead of a screwdriver? Looks like no. This is where something killed the dog, probably, but hopefully not. But probably. Can I crouch? There's no way for me to crouch. There's a bunch of screwdrivers here. No flatheads, though. If I was a screwdriver in a scary house, where would I be? A room in the upper right corner. Isn't that the library? Oh. Apparently I have a thing that I haven't unlocked yet. Hold on. Dining room. Let's see here then. Not this one. No, it's the other one. It's over there. Well, okay then. Does this work? Hooray! The door is open. Hooray! A screwdriver. Let me combine this with this fuse box. I have fuses now. Amazing. Very cool. Oh hey, this door is gone. Julia and Saul's note. A scribbled piece of paper from the smoking room in the Hush's mansion. Smoking room? Sounds unhealthy. I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mommy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way Mommy will believe me. I saw the weird door, Julia said. The one that wasn't there before. Okay. Well, good thing that's not scary at all. Kids say the darnest things, don't they? A skull on the wall. I understand that Hunter is old-fashioned, but this is sheer barbarianism. The smell of tobacco. Skulls, weapons on the wall. I suppose this is why the room feels so dreary to me. Oh, those look wild. What else is here? Nothing here. A record player with a piece of Vivaldi ready to play. What was that? I'm more of a Chopin lover myself, but this isn't the worst choice. Tables in utter mess. Cigarettes, books, glasses, they've strewn it all about. Okay. Oh. What is happening here? Please, to go to the basement.
Daniel, is that you?
Is it you, Daniel? Oh no. Oh no. That is probably not good. That is probably not good. Oh. That is exactly the right time for a tutorial. Something is trying to get in. Make sure the door doesn't open. To gather strength, repeatedly press E. Once you feel strong enough to push back the door, press space. Waiting for maximum strength is effective but risky. You decide when to push the door, but be extra careful. No matter what happens, make sure you keep it shut. Okay. No, boy. No, boy. Okay. Luckily you made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could still be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you have already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. It might save your life. Yeah, I'm gonna kill a lot of characters in this.
What the hell just happened? What was pushing that door?
I can for sure tell you that I'm gonna kill a lot of characters in this. Promise. Oh boy. Is there something scratching? Yes, it is all kids' imagination. Probably nothing to worry about. Okay, so it can't be here. What's going on here then? Wolfie, why? Why would you do that? Why would you give 5 subs? That means I have to do karaoke. I can... I mean, thank you for the subs, but you can also choose a song for me to karaoke. Thank you so much. Very highly appreciated. But yeah, thank you for gifting all them subs. I'm sure everybody who received a sub is super happy about that. Or maybe they don't even know that I exist and they wonder who the fuck they just got a gift sub for. But thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, it depends. Wolfie has to give me a song to karaoke. But apparently he doesn't. He's just lurking. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. It's highly appreciated. Thanks a lot. Anyway, we have fuses now. I guess we can go to the creepy basement and put in the fuses. So we have electricity. Or we can also go upstairs now, maybe. But I'd rather go to the basement and put in the fuses. How do we get there again? I think it was here, right? Is this the basement? Yes. This is how we basement. There was only one creepy guy down there. Shouldn't be too much to worry about. There was only a hand in a closet that we have to go past to get to the fuse box. Probably all cool. It's all nice and easy. Nothing to worry about here. It's okay. Oh god, it's one of those. It's one of those riddles. Okay. So how does this work? We need to get to what? 4095. So I guess this goes in Maybe? Does it let me know when I put them in correctly? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo doesn't cut it. Well, that is, okay. So how does this work? How does electricity work? Why, how? I do not know such things. Okay, hold on, so... This goes in red. I'm so super bad at this, but also we have a hype train going on. I just now realized, so if you want some hype train emotes, I think this is a good chance to get them. You just need to cheer at least 100 bits, or gift a sub, or I think also subscribe yourself, and you can get some cool hype train emotes. No idea how this works. I am so bad at these. I put them in wrong. How would I put them in the right way? I hate these kind of puzzles. Okay, let's see. This is a 15 amp. I have no idea. I don't even have to pretend. I have no idea how this works. I can only solve this by eeny, meeny, miny, moey. Not possible any other way. When do things get added and when do they get subtracted? I have absolutely no idea. There's the green one that goes out from that one, and then it goes into another one, and then also in another one. Does that mean it's split by 3? Because if it's split by 3, I have still no idea what this means. This is a very confusing puzzle to me. What do all of these things mean? I'm just gonna take the biggest one and put it in here, because that only goes into that one thing. But there's another thing going in there, which is this thing that also goes in literally every other thing. Put them in wrong. What does any of this mean? Oh, I guess it comes in with these, but which one goes into what? Does anybody know how this puzzle works? Because it says up here it goes out into these 25 amp, 50 amp, and 30 amp. But I don't know which cable goes where. And then when I don't know where, like, the green, the red, and the yellow one goes. And even if I knew where they would go, it still doesn't mean I know where to put in the fuses. I think I picked a game that I'm way too stupid to solve. I think this game is way too hard for me. The colors on the fuses, maybe? Yeah, but there's 2 green ones still. There's this one that's all green, and then there's this one that is partially green, partially white. This one's brown, yellowish, and this one's orange. It also doesn't make sense. So, yeah. There's also nothing on these guys. There's nothing on that board we have to put them in that indicates anything about anything. 20, top left. It is the blue one, I think. The 10 is the red one. That would get us to 30 on this then. Is that how that works? Green and green? So the 15, like bottom left? That you mean? Then I'll probably put the 25 in yellow. And the 10 here. I put them in wrong. It's nah. That's not how it works. I think the 20, or rather the 25 probably goes in this. Because that's connected to the most things. And then red is the second most connected one. So that might get the 20. And the other ones only have one each. So this is where my logic stops. This is where it stops working. But I presume this goes here and this goes here maybe. Now I put them in wrong. This is not how I solve this puzzle. This is not how that goes. But I mean, I can try to put this here and this this one I put like here. And how did I do the other ones? This here and this goes there. Is there some sort of a manual for this? Ah, goddammit. Is there a manual for this thing? It's not really. Or if there is, I haven't found it. Ah. I need a manual. A manual. Where's a manual? I don't think I have one on me, do I? Safe riddle, that one. What is this? A dusty note. And it's also something different. What's going on here then? Nothing? Oh, this is this. This is the wines. Okay. This also does not help me at all. What's going on here then? An Asian vase? Not very helpful, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so I think this one feeds into the most things. This is a 25. And that goes in... So 25 go in the first one. Then 20 I think probably go in this one. And then I put the 15 here and the 10 there. God damn it. How does this riddle work? How to puzzle. Does this give me any indication when I put them in the right way? Let's see. I'm just gonna try the 15 on every one of them. It doesn't really ever tell me if it's right or wrong or not. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo won't cut it. But what do I have to do to not miny moo? I don't know. Which one's the most cables? I'm pretty sure I just tried that. Pretty sure that's what I just did. Like, the first one is the one with the most cables. No, that one. That one's the one with the most cables, because there's 3 cables coming out of it. It's 3 green cables, but there's still 3 cables coming out of it. Right. So, then this one, there is 2 cables coming out of it. 2 red cables, but it has 2 cables coming out of it. Oh, it's the one with the least cables. So this means 10 goes here, and then 15 goes here, and then 20 goes here, and 25 goes here. No, that's not it. That is not how that goes. Also, there's 2 of them that have only 1 cable coming out. The blue and the yellow, they both have just 1 cable. But I guess that one red one, that is only 1 cable in the last box. Oh no, the green cable is also going in there. Also the yellow one. The yellow one only goes to the... No, there's also a green one. Maybe like this? No, it's also wrong. That is also wrong. But they all have 2 different colors cabled going. 2 different colored cables going in, except for the first one. That is 3 of them. Just yellow is not going in there. Ah. Let's see. A trolley. Amazing. Amazing. Green is going absolutely everywhere. Green is definitely the powerhouse of the circuit board. What's 25 divided by 3? It's not 5. You can't divide 25 by 3. I don't think. Can you? I don't think you can. Can you? You may have noticed that I absolutely suck at math. Maybe 15 goes in there. So this means they get 5 from everything by that logic. If I were to put this in here, this one's getting 30. Okay. No. No, it's not getting 30. It's getting... It's getting, Oh yeah, it is. It is... No. Yes? No. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay. I put the 25 in here. 25 divided by 3 is like, what? What? It doesn't work out. think it goes times. I fucked up. Okay, so you think each of them is getting 10 now. So basically we now have 10 on the last, like 30 on the last one. And also 30 in the first one. But we need to get the first one to 25, no? It doesn't work if you take it times, I don't think. How would you get the first one to 25? That's impossible. Or is it? Yes. It probably is. I hate math. I really hate math. I really fucking hate math. Let's see. You can't divide 25 by 2 or 3. Okay, hold on. This puzzle is stupid. I don't like this puzzle. Can I really not eeny, meeny, miny, moe it? Why can I not do that? I mean, eventually you can solve everything by trial and error, right? I should probably just remember where I put what. Ah! I solved it! I am such a goddamn big brain! Y'all didn't believe in me, but I did it! I brute forced this puzzle that told me it can't be brute forced! This puzzle ain't got shit on me! Fuck math! God damn it, I hate this. Alright, let's turn on the light. Or maybe not. Why won't this work? Some wires are failing to make contact somewhere. Oh, come on. The fuse seems to be alright, that's good. So what do I have to fix here? What else do I have to fix? What do you mean it seems like it's not making connection somewhere? Like where? Where would this problem exist? Oh, I know where this problem exists. It's in the kitchen. I probably need to fix the kitchen first. But how would I do that? How would I do that? Huh. So many questions, so little time. Oh, fuck.
What is happening to that door?
What is happening to that door? Doesn't seem like there's anybody out there. Hello? Okay, there's nobody here. Nobody was out there, although the door was shaking. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Alright, can I find something to repair the fucking kitchen with? Do they have like duct tape somewhere around? There's duct tape right there. Can I grab this? Yeah, I don't need a flathead screwdriver, I need the duct tape. Ah, okay then. I guess there's nothing really here that would be helpful. What do we have here? Ah. I have absolutely no idea how stuff works in this. And I have even less of an idea why I sometimes can open stuff by clicking at it and sometimes I actually have to press C. This worked with clicking again. The thing before didn't work. Okay. Is the door maybe here again? We just go back in there and die together with the other guy? No? Okay. Also no duct tape here. I really don't like the atmosphere in that game. Very creepy. It probably also does not really help focusing on things. I kind of want to go through this as quick as possible. But, yeah. What is... Oh, that's the kitchen. Okay. I've been there. I've been to the kitchen. But I think we can go upstairs now. But I don't really want to do this right now, because we're actually at the end of stream. Been live for like almost 3 hours, and it's getting late. I still need to walk my Pokemon, so... Can I save this? Does this auto-save? I can't save and exit. Okay. Well then, I guess that was it. This game is way harder than I thought it would be. I didn't think the puzzles would be so hard. I think it would be more of a scary game than a puzzle game, but it is very much a puzzle game with scary elements, and not a scary game with puzzle elements. And I wasn't really prepared for that. So, yeah, I guess, thank you for watching, YouTube for one. If you actually watched this until now, would be probably pretty cool if you liked this video or broadcast if you're watching it live. And thank you for watching the VOD, very highly appreciate it. Maybe subscribe to be live with us next time. And have a good one. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.